What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to Vancouver's Worst Drivers. So super briefly, I just want to mention that I'm doing a contest giveaway on my Instagram. My tag is on the screen there, or it's in the link in the description below, for a weekend family pass to the Vancouver Auto Show. It's either for Friday, March 27th, Saturday, March 28th, or Sunday, March 29th. And it's for family pass, so 2 adults, 2 kids. And yeah, you could be like one of these guys or one of these guys checking out all the crazy cars at the auto show. So make sure you enter that contest. And like I said, link is in the description below. Alright, so let's get into the videos. Keep your eye over here of a silver SUV. They're just a little too excited, inching too far forward, even blocking this guy from crossing the crosswalk. And this bus is going to teach this guy a lesson by ripping the front of his bumper off. You know you're too far forward when all of a sudden you look at the front of your vehicle and your bumper is gone. As I've mentioned before, some people just struggle turning left, like this black truck that almost smashes into this Ford pickup truck. And not only can he not get any closer to a truck, but this white truck also couldn't get any closer to a curb. I just don't know how this didn't end up in an accident. So unfortunately, I can't put on the audio due to copyright, but I'll tell you what's going on here. So this white car turns right and kind of stops in the middle of a road to turn right, and ECE starts honking, which I personally would have done. This white car behind him starts honking nonstop, beep, 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 for no reason. Like, is he trying to defend this other guy or something? Because he's all like pissed off like an angry dog? Only in Vancouver do bad drivers defend other bad drivers. Alright, so obviously this video is sped up, okay? This is a 1-minute video. Okay, let that sink in. It took this guy a minute to try and park in these diagonal shaped like parking lines, and this guy just could not figure it out. And I know Cardigo went under. I really wish Evo had followed suit in Vancouver and they just stopped having, Evo drivers and Cardigo drivers anywhere, because honestly, these drivers are so bad, so painfully bad. Like this guy who, after a minute, still can't figure it out and then just decides to drive off because he's too embarrassed. Eric sent me this insane wrong way video where this pickup truck driver pulls out of the parking lot and just hangs an immediate left and is on the wrong side of a road. My only explanation is they must be from Australia, where you drive on the left-hand side of a road, because I don't know how else to explain this. So this video was taken by an MJ Installs customer, and I'm actually starting to believe that owning a Tesla might save your life. Like right here, the Tesla basically braked for this guy to prevent this accident. That is insane. I need to own one ASAP. So Demir captured this crazy and bizarre clip here. This guy goes around this blue car who stopped at a red light, as you can see, just so he can turn left on a red light. I don't think he knows how these kind of lights work. Alright, so let me show you 3 video clips I got in the span of 15 minutes. So the first clip is this van pulls out, doesn't even signal till late, cuts this guy off in front of Metrotown. And then this clip scared the crap out of me. So this is further down Kingsway. I switched lanes, and this guy thinks I'm turning left. Turns left in front of me, and I had to swerve so hard that I actually got minor whiplash after this video. And then we got this other clip, which is, again, further down Kingsway, and this SUV turns off, and this guy assumes I'm turning off as well. Yeah, I actually do have my own lane to go straight. And then this is actually the same day, but later on in the day. As you can see, I have a red light. I'm letting this guy in. I'm like, hey man, like, you can pull in front of me. And then he just goes right through a red light. I was actually laughing my head off at this point because I was just like, how are people so bad at driving in Vancouver? And then a similar situation happens to, I guess, Kotlikin. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. But this van again pulls the same stunt. Why do people assume that just because one person's turning right, everybody's turning right? Edgar captured a couple of photos of this guy who's stuck in Coquitlam. First of all, I don't know how this happens. How do you park up on the sidewalk like this? And the amusing part is clearly he has a front-wheel drive car, or SUV, pardon me. But the thing is that I always thought Coquitlam was like safe, I thought you'd be away from bad drivers, but I'm seeing more and more videos and photos coming out of Coquitlam about crazy drivers out there, and I'm just starting to realize that bad drivers are kind of spreading out over Vancouver like coronavirus. They're everywhere. Some drivers just confuse the hell out of me. Like this black SUV. He's in a left turn lane. So on Boundary Road, he can turn left. But he decides to drive up onto the barrier just so he can turn left just slightly earlier. And he even cuts off this SUV in the process. Why? But just why? So as you're going to see in a second, this City of Vancouver employee is not only going to go straight, but he's also going to drive over these like curbs to go straight. And as a City of Vancouver taxpayer, I do not approve of him messing up the suspension on the city vehicles just so he can cut some time. And I do wonder if a City of Vancouver actually knows their employees are doing this kind of thing. This right here is a dink move. Complete dink move. This van can see tow truck driver is here and just forces his way in. And not only does that, he do that, but he slows down to a crawling speed. Unbelievable. So let's get into some red light running videos. This truck, okay, is stopped. They see the red light, but for whatever reason, then they just proceed through on the left. And I've said this before in other videos. I don't know how this happens because they already can see it's a red light, yet they just choose to ignore it. And then Herman captured another red light runner. This time, this white car should have been this red car's kind of reference, like, hey, maybe I should slow down and stop. But no, he just keeps driving. And another stopped red light runner, and this time he almost gets T-boned in the process, then decides to reverse, like, yeah, I'm just going to slowly creep to safety. And then here's a final red light runner video for you. As you can see, green light's been on for a while. Yeah, and then Chris almost dies in the process of just trying to drive straight through his green light. This video just makes me shake my head. This white SUV is trying to do a U-turn. Kay Wong is here. This silver car is here. There's also a car behind this white SUV. The guy just needs to wait 5 seconds and then he can do a U-turn and then he won't be pissing off everybody around him. I don't know, guys. Should we applaud this guy for at least trying to use his turn signals, or is this just a complete fail? Here's another one of those "this summarizes Vancouver drivers for you" videos. So Charlie's trying to proceed through. White SUV cuts them off, typical, and then has no turn signal there. And then Charlie's going to proceed through, and then this white car cuts them off. Again, just pure chaos out there. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this silver car. They're in the left turn only lane, and they're going to complete the mother of all right turns. Wow. This video irritates the hell out of me. So this black car is in the right lane on a one-way street. They try and pull this left move stunt. And the worst part is Lauren honks at them. And then they're yelling, throwing up hand gestures. And it's like, how can they just not take accountability for their own actions and realize they're in the wrong? So as you can see, light is green. This guy up ahead kind of waits a few seconds to turn left. Then he goes, and then he almost hits 2 pedestrians in the process. I know they're wearing dark clothing, but man, this guy has got to be paying attention. And then a similar situation, however, this is in the daylight, and this pedestrian is in the middle of the crosswalk, but this red car just does not care at all. And then Louise captured this clip where this cab driver just pulls the worst U-turn at the worst time, almost getting T-boned there. Just take a listen to the audio too.
Vancouver worst drivers.
See, even he knows that this is going on my channel for sure. And then Marco captures another cab driver failing at driving. This time this van cab can't even make a simple right turn without taking up 2 lanes. Marco also captured this. Yikes. Ryan captured this U-turn, which is such a fail on so many levels. If you're going to do a U-turn, at least try to figure out where you are in relation to other drivers. Obviously, this guy didn't see the silver car here, but I wonder if he tried to go into the outside lane to avoid him? Yeah, either way, not very smart move. So 2 of these SUVs decide that running this red light is a smart idea. Little do they know, it's a red light camera there, so they're going to expect some nice little surprises from ICBC in the upcoming weeks. And then here's another one of those bizarre red light runners where, as all you guys can see, it's a red light. This SUV is stopped here, recognizes red light, recognizes you have to obey the law, and then for whatever reason, just decides to just drive right through the intersection. What the hell? Believe it or not, I actually have a little bit of respect for this guy coming up here. So he hangs a left, cuts Steven off, but recognizes, oh crap, this guy's coming, and then goes into the oncoming lane and then accelerates. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is better than actually cutting off Steven. Let me know in the comment section below. I think this has got to be one of the biggest asshole moves I have ever seen on my channel ever. This is how people get beat up during Christmas time when you're looking for a parking spot. Nico's waiting for his spot for his other driver to pull out. This silver car then pulls in front of him. Nico is honking at him at this point, and then this guy takes the spot. Oh my gosh, I would be so mad if I was in this situation. How scary would it be for this car up ahead when this massive truck just drives into your lane without even signaling and forces you out, and you're just so small and so unprotected compared to this truck? And then talk about big vehicles. This Mercedes up ahead decides it's a good idea to run his red light as the bus is turning and almost gets smacked by the bus. I'll be honest with you guys, I've never seen anybody do a U-turn from a quiet street into a busy one like this. It just seems kind of bizarre to me why he didn't just back up. This is why, believe it or not, coming to a complete stop at a stop sign and looking left could save you from getting into an accident. Here's another driver that tries to roll through his stop sign, but this time John is not letting this guy through at all. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I've noticed that like 80% of my viewers aren't subscribed to my channel, so do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button. I come up with videos every couple of weeks. Keep in touch with me on Instagram as well, and make sure you enter my contest for the family pass to the Vancouver Auto Show.